Hello, welcome to another stretch, release and relax session with Mind Body Maintenance. For this session, you will definitely need a band or a dressing gown belt or a scarf, and you might need a cushion. So grab what you need and then come back down onto your mat. So just lying yourself down onto your mat with your feet a tiny bit wider than hip distance apart, and then we bring those knees to touch, so you just let the weight of one knee be supported by the other. And I want you to just take a little bit of time to let your spine settle here. So closing your eyes, start to turn your thoughts inwards and focus in on you, and then think about your breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Just finding that nice easy rhythm to the breath, and using each slow exhalation to just let go of your day, to let go of tension in your muscles and in your mind, and focus in on you. And then we're going to slide the legs out flat. Stay connected with the breathing. And on your next inhale, let's take the arms over your head and flex the feet. And as you exhale, bring the arms forwards and point the toes down. Inhaling, arms come up and over, flexing the feet. Exhaling, arms come forwards. We'll do that a couple more times, connecting movement and breath. And this time, as the arms come over your head, stay there. Just take a full body stretch. Stay with an easy rhythm to the breathing. And then let it go and draw the right knee into your chest. Hug it in. See how that feels to the back of the hip, bottom, the back of the leg. Anytime you feel you can, draw that leg in a little bit closer. Hold of the knee with the left hand. Take the knee across the body to the left side and just reach that right arm wide, turning the palm of the hand to the ceiling, creating space on the right side so you can breathe a little deeper into that side of the body. And then keep the knee across the body. Bend your left knee up underneath, so you bring the knees together, the ankles together, but we try to continue to press that right arm, right shoulder down. Maintain that, but take the arms out wide, reaching from one arm to the other, opening the chest. And then bring that top arm across, interlink the fingers, reach the arms forwards, separating the shoulder blades and getting a nice stretch across the upper back. Gently release, roll onto your back, bring the knees into your chest, hold on to the legs and just rock from side to side. Think about rocking the shoulders, rocking the hips, but try not to fall off the edge on either side. Come back to the center, take both hands around the left knee, slide the right leg out. Just gently easing the back of the right leg down as you draw the left leg closer. Checking in with this side, noticing any differences from one side to the other. And then keep hold with the right hand. We're going to take the knee across the body to the right without lying on the microphone. And taking the left arm wide, turning the palm up, sliding the shoulder blade down. And with that easy rhythm to the breath. across the body. You're going to bend the right knee up, bring those knees closer together and find that stronger twist. Taking the arms out wide, let's reach from one arm to the other, opening that chest a little bit more. And then bring the arm across, rolling onto the right side. Interlink the fingers, tuck the chin, separate the shoulder blades and round through the upper part of the back. Gently release, roll onto your back and bring the knees into the chest. Rocking again from side to side, but this time as you rock, start to circle those legs around, going around the hip joints, moving the pelvis. Circle the opposite way. And then place the feet to the floor, have your feet hip distance apart, relax through the upper body, and we're just going to come through our pelvic tilt. So squeezing the bottom, tilting the pelvis up and pressing the lower back down, and then tilting the pelvis down and trying to increase the arch to the lower back. So going from one to the other, try to isolate the movement just to that area so there's nothing happening through the shoulders. We're not tipping the head back. We don't want the knees to sway. Try and stay as steady as possible through the rest of the body while we just work on the flexibility here. So if you sit for long periods of the day, you may well find this a little bit sticky, particularly the tilting down. So don't force it. Just let the repetition loosen things up. Let's do 2 more. And then come back to neutral. Take the arms out wide. You're going to cross your right leg over your left leg, wrapping it around as much as you can, and then taking the knees over to the left. Left hand comes onto the right thigh, draw down, and at the same time turn the right palm to the ceiling, press the shoulder down and really reach out through that side. Breathing into it and using each exhalation to just relax. Come back to the middle, change the cross of the legs, so left over right, knees go to the right. Right hand comes to the thigh, draw down, and then turn the left palm to the ceiling, keep the shoulder down, breathing across the front of the body and that little bit more into the left side. Come back to the center and cross the legs. Have your feet hip distance apart, and this time take the arms over your head. Now you can either have them straight behind you if you can keep them flat. If not, just bend the elbows a little or take the hands a little wider. So building on what we did with our pelvic tilt, we're going to take a breath in, squeeze the bottom, tilt the pelvis, and then continue that flow. So each vertebra presses into the floor before it lifts away, and you curl all the way up to shoulder blade level. You can take a breath at the top, and then as you exhale, come down slowly. So again, vertebra to vertebra, middle part of your back down before your lower back. Once you come down to neutral, we do the same as we did before and tilt the pelvis down, try to arch the back the other way. So just keep that going, squeezing the bottom, peeling away. Trying to come right up to shoulder blade level, so that when you come down, you're coming down from in between the shoulder blades, so we get a bit more movement through the spine. Closing your eyes, visualize the back of the body. See each part of the spine lift away in the correct order, and then lower down in the correct order. Finishing this last one, tilting the pelvis down, and then come back to neutral and take the arms wide, and we'll come back to our leg cross. So right leg crosses over, wraps around, we come over to the left hand comes onto the knee, draw down, right palm is up. Now just slide that right arm up, so it's slightly on the diagonal, and you've got a diagonal line from your hip to your fingertips. It's all for you. Nights without sleeping, 'cause you fear the night. And then release the arms, keep the legs crossed as they are, but take them over to the other side. So the right leg is on top, and you use the right leg to draw the left leg down, and then just take the left arm over your head now, and we're looking to stretch all the way along the left side, but particularly around the hip and the thigh. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. Come back to the center and change the cross of the legs. So left over right, knees go to the right. Right hand comes to the thigh, you draw down, and then slide up with that left arm, palm facing up, and create a diagonal line from hip to fingertips. I will keep you warm. So you don't feel the cold, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all. Release the arms. Keep the legs crossed as they are. So left leg on top. Draw the legs to the left, and use the left leg to draw the right leg down as you take the right arm over your head. Breathing into that side of the body. Release the arms, take them wide. Bring the legs back to the center, and just bring your feet and knees together as you slowly move the knees from one side to the other. We'll be out till late under the starshine. This time the knees go to the right, roll the body to the right, and bring yourself up to sitting. So sitting towards the back edge of your mat, bending your left knee, bringing the foot into the groin, and then taking your right leg out wide. And ideally, if you're back towards the back of the mat, we're aiming to get that right foot onto the mat. But if you're a little bit tighter, just know that that's what you're working towards. If you want a little bit more support around the hip and knee on the bent leg, you can just slide that pillow underneath just to level you up a little bit. So get settled and then think about lengthening the spine. Interlink the fingers, push the palms to the ceiling, drawing up. Draw the arms back, breathing into the back of the body. And then we keep length through the arms, bring the body forwards, let the head drop towards the floor. Now just check both sides of your bottom are still on the mat. If they're not, push into the fingertips and roll the hips back a little. So we're securing the body down. Relaxing into it, breathing into the back of the body, and think about increasing the breath into the back of the rib cage. So as you inhale, feel the back of the rib cage expand, and as you exhale, soften down.
Winter cold, please hurry. Bring him home before I worry, and his face gets too blurry. My love, I send you.
And then keep lengthening the arms, walk over to that right leg, dropping the nose towards the knee, walking the hands forwards, and again breathing into the back of the body. You might notice a different sensation around that left hip just by repositioning the body.
Snow will fall, and I'll be on your arm, my love.
From here we're going to place your right hand to your right shin. Take a breath, lift the left arm and open the chest. And once the chest is open, find your side bend. Reaching through the fingertips and really straightening the arm as much as you can. Turn the chest towards the ceiling and stay with a steady breath. Slowly rise. Bend your right knee. So we're coming into our mermaid or our 90-90 position. So we're looking for 90 degrees on the left knee and 90 degrees on the right knee. But if that's not comfortable for your hip or knee, just keep the legs out in front as you did before. So lengthen, taking a breath, and as you breathe out, bring the body forwards. So again, slightly different sensation. It might feel a little bit stronger this way. Still looking at flexibility in the hips, the inner thighs, and across the lower back. Walking the hands in, lifting the chest, and then just take your left hand out a little wider, so lengthening the waist. We're going to take a move from Pilates here, so we're going to have fingertips just to the side of the head. Take a breath and turn the head and chest towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, turn the head and chest towards the floor and draw the elbow down. Inhaling to open, exhaling to close. And just see how that feels in either direction. We're looking for mobility along the spine, particularly that part of your spine in between your shoulder blades. Can you move there? Do 2 more. And this time as you turn towards the floor, bring your hands down so they're level and lift the chest. So you are looking ahead of you. You can walk your hands a little further forwards. And if that feels okay, look over your left shoulder. So you're looking behind you and you can walk your hands a little bit more towards the left just to get a bit more twist. And as you hold it, think of drawing your left shoulder back and your right shoulder forwards. come back to the centre and walk round to the front. So we've just looked at opening the back of the body. Now we're going to look at opening the front of the body. So bringing your knees together, and we're going to come into our broken wing stretch from yoga. So I'm going to do it with my back to you. Keeping those knees together, take your left arm out to a right angle, so the hand and the elbow are flat to the floor, and then take your left ear to the mat. Hold it there, see how that feels. You can always wiggle the elbow out a little wider and the hand a little wider, and you should start to feel a bit of a stretch into the chest and the front of that left shoulder. And then if that feels okay, just push gently into your right hand and have the feeling of drawing your right shoulder back over your left shoulder. See how that feels. You can always go a little further, or if it gets too much, just come lower down.
It's so hard to be near you. Make it hard.
From here, straighten the legs back, and you're going to roll over onto your tummy for your Sphinx pose. So we're looking at extension of the spine. So you're resting up onto the elbows. Chest is lifted. I want you to press your pubic bone down, push into the forearms to lift the chest. But we don't want to compress the lower back. So as you do this, can you just tuck your tailbone under? So you're doing a little pelvic tilt, and that should lengthen the spine a little bit more. Pressing your toenails into the floor as well, and we stay for a few breaths here. Just maintain that. Bring your right hand into the middle a little bit more for support. Bend your left knee, reach behind and hold the foot. Now as you hold that, we're still lifting the chest, and I want you to keep tucking the tailbone under, pushing the foot into your hand and finding that stretch to the front of the hip and thigh. Anytime it gets too much, you can always bring your upper body down and rest your forehead on your hand.
It's so hard to see you when you are with him.
Reset, let's change sides. Pushing down into the left hand, reaching back with the right. Have that feeling of tucking the tailbone under, pushing the foot into your hand, and finding a stretch to the front of the thigh.
That tightens with every hour and every day that passes by. If only you could see.
Gently release, rest your forehead on your hands, bend your knees, and just very slowly move the feet from side to side. So we just release into the lower back a little. And back to the centre, bring your hands under your shoulders, push up onto your hands and knees, and take your knees a little wider than your hips. Sit your bottom back, reaching the arms forwards into extended child's pose, and stay for a few breaths here. Walking the hands in, and we come back to our seated position. So sitting towards the back of the mat with the left leg out wide, and if you want the cushion under the knee, then grab that too. Weight is even in the middle. We interlink the fingers, lengthen the spine, and stay for a few breaths here, lifting out of the hips. From here, separate the hands, keep length to the arms, length to the spine, hands come down, let the head drop. Just breathing into the back of the body.
Peaceful rest is not a test. Sweet, sweet dreams. Deep sleep, big heat, cover me. Re-energize me.
Keep lengthening the arms, walk over to that left leg, dropping the nose down towards the knee, and walk the hands a little further forwards. And again, breathe into the back of the body, just being aware of those different sensations into that right hip.
And the world is at my feet. Bring the heat. Deep sleep, big heat, cover me.
And then left hand comes to the shin. We're going to pick up that right arm and open the chest. Keep the chest open and then bring the right arm over the top, and you lengthen all the way along that side, reaching out through the fingertips, breathing into the sides of the body, and keep turning the chest towards the ceiling.
Maybe, just maybe, we can rest in clouds and suns.
Slowly rise, and if it was right for you, you're going to bend that left knee to a right angle. So for anything like me, this side is a little bit tighter, so feel free to pop the pillow underneath your knee if you need to. We sit up tall, we lengthen the spine, and then come forwards, letting the head drop, trying to stay very much in the middle, and continue to breathe into the back of the body.
Energize me while I fantasize. Deep sleep, big heat, cover me. Turn out the light. Deep sleep, big heat, cover me. Re-energize me.
Walking the hands in, let's take that right arm out a little wider and just take left set of fingertips to the side of your head. You're going to inhale to open the chest, exhale to turn towards the floor, bring the shoulder down and then the elbow down. So don't just think of it as a movement of the head or the elbow. We're moving our way around that midsection. Keeping it going as that left shoulder comes forwards. See if you can draw the right shoulder back. Let's do a couple more of those. And then this time as you turn towards the floor, bring the hands parallel and lengthen the spine. You can walk the hands forwards a little bit, but keep lifting the chest. And then look over your right shoulder and walk your hands towards the right, just finding a bit more of a twist. Come back to the center, bring the knees up in front of you, and then we're going to come into our broken wing stretch. So again, I'll turn my back to you. And then just take that right elbow to a right angle, palm flat, right ear to the mat, and just bring the knees up. And anytime you want to, you can wiggle that right elbow, that right hand out a little wider, but maintain the right angle. And then gently we can push into the left hand and draw that left shoulder back, just trying to increase the stretch around the right shoulder into the right side of the chest. Gently straighten the legs out, roll onto your tummy, and we'll come back to our Sphinx pose. So pressing those forearms down, hands in front. And again, have that feeling of tucking the tailbone under, so we're not compressing the spine. Now, if that feels okay, we're going to push into the arms and lift the elbows off as you inhale, and then exhale, elbows down. So we'll just do that a few times, increasing the extension of the spine. But keep checking in with the lower back. It doesn't want to feel all sort of jammed up, so tailbone tucked under. And the next time you lift up, just to your maximum, stay there. Drop the shoulders, and we stay for a few breaths. Slowly lower. Hands come under the shoulders. Push up onto your hands and knees. Sit the bottom back. Take a rest. Take a few breaths here. Slowly walking the hands in, uncurl, and bring yourself up to sitting. So you're going to need your band, and I want you to come into a comfortable seated position. So you can do cross-legged, you can sit the legs out in front, you could even sit on a chair if you wish. And we're just going to look at some mobility into the shoulder joints. We've opened out to the sides and come across. Now we're just going to look a bit more at the rotation, and this is from the shoulder opening video that we've done previously. So folding the band in half, dropping the shoulders down, just take a breath, lift the arms. Draw the arms back as far as you can without bending the elbows. My shoulder just clipped. And then lower down. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to lower. So we'll do this a few times through. Really have that feeling of rolling the shoulders back, sliding the shoulder blades down your back. Keep that going. And then the next time you lift the arms up, I want you to bring your left arm into the center and lower the right arm down. So you're sort of aiming the band off to the corner of the room, lifting the chest, drawing back so you feel a stretch across the front of the body and into the shoulders. And we stay for 4 slow breaths. Come back to the center, and then same thing the other way. So right arm is high, left arm is low, draw back. Opening the front of the body, stretching the shoulders, breathing into it. Back to the center, lower the arms, and let's bring the hands a bit closer on the band. So you might be able to do this with your hands touching, but if not, just have them a little way away from you. Taking a breath, lifting the arms, and as you breathe out, we're going to bend the elbows and take the band just halfway down behind your head. And then come back up. If it's difficult to get your hands behind your head or the band behind your head, just come to the top of your head and come back up. Now, whichever one you're doing, you're drawing the elbows back and opening across the chest, mobilizing into the shoulders. If your band is going behind your head, see if you can pull it back away from your head so it doesn't actually touch. Do 2 more. And on the last one, you're going to draw down and just pull the arms back a little more, chin up, elbows wide. And again, we hold for 4 breaths. Gently release. Take your right hand to one end of the band, take it to the base of the neck, and then left hand comes behind and holds the band, but don't worry about getting too close together with the hands at the moment. From here, we're just going to circle the elbow round. Circle the opposite way. And then point the elbow towards the ceiling. And now see if you can walk your hands a bit closer together. So we're trying to get this top arm behind your head, bottom arm behind your back. Lift your chest. Stay for a few breaths here. Gently release, carefully undo the arms, roll the shoulders back, and we've got one more side to do. So left hand holds the band, take it to the base of the neck, right hand reaches behind. To start with, don't worry about getting the hands too close together, just want to get that movement into the shoulder joint. So circle the elbow round, and then go the opposite way. And then point the elbow up, try not to pull your hair, and walk your hands closer together. So top elbow behind your head, bottom elbow behind your back as much as you can. Sit up tall, lifting the chin, lifting the chest, and we stay and breathe. The arms, take the band away, and roll the shoulders back. Lovely. So we're just going to finish off with some stretches for the legs. So you need your band again. Lie yourself down onto your back. Just unfolding the band. Hand seems to have got stuck together. And then take the right foot up into the band. So sliding the left leg out. And to start with, I don't want you to draw the leg towards you. I want you to get it straight. So either it will be at vertical or maybe a little bit lower down. And as you hold it there, flex the foot, draw the toes down. So the focus is half back of the knee, maybe a little bit to the back of the thigh. But we want to just stretch into the calf to start with. And then maintain that. Take the band in the left hand and place your right hand down on the hip. So we keep the hip down. We take the leg away, take it across the body over to the left, but it's not coming towards you. We're keeping it as straight as possible, and you want to release outside of the thigh and into the bottom. Back to the center. Start to bring the leg a little closer, softening the knee if you need to find that stretch to the back of the thigh. Let's keep the shoulders down and just stay with a steady breath. Hold of the band in your right hand. Start to take that leg out to the right side. We're still drawing it up towards the upper body. And I want you to place your left hand to your left hip to make sure there's no twisting. So we're looking at that inner thigh stretch, but still a hamstring stretch. So still draw the leg towards you. middle. Take both feet up. Change the legs over. So we slide the right leg out. Take the left leg to vertical or a little bit lower down. Get it straight. And flex the foot. Find the stretch to the calf, back of the knee, maybe to the Achilles. And then keep hold of the band in the right hand, left hand to left hip. Just take that leg across. Find the stretch to the outside of the thigh. Back to the center, walk the hands up the band, draw the leg towards you, softening the knee joint if you need to, and finding a stretch to the back of the thigh. Make sure the rest of the body is relaxed. Hold of the band in your left hand, right hand to right hip, still draw the leg up towards you, take the leg out wide and find your inner thigh stretch. Back to the center. Take the band away. Bring the knees into the chest. Hold on to the legs. And just rock from side to side. And then place the feet to the floor. And just find a place where you can settle for a moment. So you can have your knees bent and rest the knees against each other again. Or you can lie out flat. Or you can lie on your side. Just take some time for your body to assimilate all that it's done. So when you return to those stretches again, your body will remember and hopefully they'll feel a little easier. Then connect with your breathing. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And just consciously slow the breathing down. Using it to relax mind and body. And stay with that steady breath as you allow yourself some time to relax and let go. Very gently bring your focus back to the room and back to your body. Just start to bring a little movement to your body as you wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. If you haven't already, slide your legs out. And then take the arms over your head and take a full body stretch, reaching out of the arms and out of the legs. And then let it go and feel the muscles relax. Do the same again, reaching out of the arms and out of the legs. And then let it go. Gently bend the knees, bring the feet and knees together, arms go wide, and just carefully move the knees from side to side. And next time the knees go to the right, roll the body to the right and bring yourself up to sitting. So I hope that stretched, released and relaxed you. Try to stay that way for as long as possible. Well done.